Hey Hoyas. I'm Ryan Gagne.
And I'm Seth Thompson.
Today we have a great show for y'all, starting with recognizing a highly valuable girls soccer player as their season has come to a close.
Then we'll move on to our boys tennis team and their season sadly ending last Monday.
Then we'll see how our track team is preparing for their sectional meet on Saturday.
Finally, we'll swing into our Athlete of the Week with Jackson.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after the intro. Welcome back, Hoyas. Our baseball team has advanced to the second round of their playoffs after winning their series against Carrollton, and will play the first two games of their series away against Lowndes tonight.
And good luck to our boys. That's right, and throughout the spring season, one of our teams that has seen the most success is our girls soccer team. The girls have played a hard-fought season, losing only one time to Hillgrove during the regular season, but later avenging that loss to finish first in Region 3. The team made it to the playoffs, mercy ruling Carrollton in the first round and beating Brookwood on their own turf to advance to the Elite Eight. Sadly, their season came to a close on Monday, losing to North Gwinnett 2-1, but today we'd like to spotlight one of the most valuable players on the team, who's played a vital role in the girls' very successful year and seeks to step up as an effective leader in her upcoming last season.
Unfortunately, our girls lost their quarterfinals game against North Gwinnett 2-1 this past Monday, but the girls played a hard-fought season, boasting a final record of 19 wins and only 2 losses. We'd like to recognize a standout player of the season, Caroline Shaw, who led the team in goals with a total of 24 and has plans for even further improvement next season.
So I started at about 3, but I actually didn't start playing soccer first. My parents kind of put me in dance, and they realized that that was definitely not the path I should go down, and I should be more physical, so I kind of went into that. I think at first it was really nerve-wracking because I went from playing just from the sidelines to a complete full stands of people, but playing with my friends really did help, and I love everyone on the team, and the environment is just completely different than what you'd expect, and it really does help. Right now I don't know if I want to play in college or not actually, but I think if I do, coming from this season, it'll really help both this year and next year because the environment is just it compares to no other. You're playing with the people that you love, in front of the people that you love, and you never get that experience somewhere else.
As of this year, Caroline has also been joined by her younger freshman sister Shelby on the varsity team.
I love it, actually. Sometimes we'll fight, which is comes and goes, but I think on the field, that connection that you have from outside, it really does help, and people don't notice that, but I think I do.
Thank you, Caroline, and good luck to you in your senior season. With HSPN, I'm Seth Thompson.
Once again, big thank you to Caroline Shaw, and good luck on your senior season next year. Our tennis team has sadly had their season come to a close this week after losing to West Forsyth on Monday 0-3 in the Elite Eight. But senior captain Nick Hoyt has been phenomenal throughout the season, along with Logan Weir. Jackson and I talked to Nick about some insight on the season and his reflection of his team's success.
On Monday, our boys tennis team sadly lost in the third round of state to West Forsyth. In a time of hardship, we look to leaders to lift us up and provide insight.
It was a tough loss. I mean, we knew that at this point, every team we played was going to be really good. So, we all played the best we could yesterday on that day. So, I'm proud of the guys for how hard they worked. And even though the result wasn't the way we wanted, it was a really good journey, and we finished Elite Eight, so it was really good. It was rough for some of the some of the kids had really tough matches, and it was a little tough for them. So I just tried to be a leader and let them know it's all right, and they fought hard.
Special shout out to the boys tennis team and Nick Hoyt for the elite season, and it will go down in the record books of Harrison Sports. This is Jackson Reddish, and my partner is Ryan Gagne. We are signing off.
Although tennis has come to a close, our track team is still going strong, competing again at the sectional meet this Saturday at McEachern High School. Be sure to keep an eye out for all of our qualifiers as they compete for their spots in the 7A state meet, especially that boys 4x800 team with the fastest time in the state currently. And 2 of its members, sophomore Grayson Swingley, who is now the 2nd fastest 800-meter runner in Georgia, and Clint Huggins, who boasts the 3rd fastest 1,600-meter time in Georgia. And finally, Samantha McGarity, who holds the 2nd fastest 3,200-meter time and the 3rd fastest 1,600-meter time in the state. Let's hear from some of our other qualifiers on their plans for the upcoming sectional meet.
Hey Hoyas, today me and Jackson went out to interview some of our Harrison track team about the upcoming sectional meet.
In regionals, I qualified for the 4x1. Qualifying means that everybody in the meet, you come in top 4. So we qualified to go to sectionals.
I qualified for the 4x1 and the 4x4. It just means a lot because we worked hard all season, and now we're going to sectionals for it. We practiced all last week, like a hard practice all last week because it was basically a week off for us with no meet. And then this week we'll take it lighter, but we'll focus on form and handoffs and perfect the handoffs for this week. You got to qualify, moving on to state, you got to get top 8, and your section's 16 teams, so you just got to beat half the teams there.
Thank you, Anaya. And again, good luck to all of our track athletes at the upcoming sectional meet this Saturday. And with that, let's move on to Jackson with this week's very special Athlete of the Week.
Welcome back to another Athlete of the Week. Hoyas, our 7th Athlete of the Week, we have the Caden Drum. Welcome, Caden.
Thank you.
Varsity golfer, our 7th Athlete of the Week, and our youngest Athlete of the Week. So, Caden, kind of talk about, going into these meets, obviously you've had your greatest performance of the season so far. So talk about your greatest performance.
Yeah, my greatest performance this season was definitely a club invite. I shot 3 under 68, and I led my team to I think a county record.
Really?
We tied it. Yeah.
Mildly impressive to you. So I get it, going to these meets, there's a lot going on, y'all. Y'all are a very impressive team. So what's the mindset, going into these competitions and going into that swing? What are you thinking in your head?
Yeah, definitely staying in the process. Don't really think about the outcome too much. Like, next shot, it's most important in golf, so yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. So your next upcoming meet, the North Georgia Invitational, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel going into that? What are you thinking?
Yeah, I feel good. Team feels really good. We're all starting to peak a little bit, so.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. The chemistry's starting to
Yeah.
mix together, right?
For sure.
So finally, I get it. You're a sophomore, you're young, you're not thinking about college. I didn't start thinking about college till this past September of my senior year,
Yeah.
So kind of talk about, are you willing to take golf to the next level? Do you want to even do that?
Yeah, that's the goal. This year I started getting recruited and I started talking to colleges, so.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a big year. So
Yes, sir.
next year, can we expect more?
For sure.
That's good to hear, man. We appreciate you coming out here, being
you.
our 7th Athlete of the Week. Happy to have you, and we're going to take it back to desk with Ryan and Seth.
Thank you, Jackson, and congratulations, Caden, on your success throughout the season so far.
One more season that's coming to an end is our boys lacrosse team, as they unfortunately lost to Walton last night, 13-7. Ryan, Walton's a very tough opponent for the boys. Historically one of the best teams in the state, and they're number 4 in the state right now, boasting an 18-2 record. So we're really proud of our boys for their hard-fought playoff run and their first-place region finish.
And with that, our show comes to a close. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of HSPN.
Be sure to tune in Friday for Hoya Vision, and again next Wednesday for the last episode of HSPN.
And make sure to follow us on Instagram at hspn.sports.
Bye,
Bye, Hoyas.